Hi Capricorn, and welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia, and I am here today to do a general love reading for anyone with the sign of Capricorn anywhere in their birth chart, or if you are a cross watcher dealing with a Capricorn, you are very welcome here. Please remember that this is a general collective romantic love reading, so it cannot and it will not resonate with all Capricorn viewers out there. Please take only what is your story and leave the rest for other people who do need to hear these messages. Today, Capricorn, I'm called to these two decks for your reading, so I'm going to set this one off to the side. We're going to be getting your theme of the reading. We have messages from your person and advice from the angels at the end of the reading. So as always, we are going to start by connecting to the white light of the divine through my angel aura crystal by taking a nice deep breath in the highest vibration of love, and we will call in the Capricorn Collective. Namaste. All right, Capricorn, if you are in the United States like I am, today is the 3rd of July, tomorrow is the 4th of July, so it's going to be a lot about barbecues and fun and parties, so I hope you have a safe and happy one. If you're not in the United States, I hope you have a safe and happy day also. Let's start by one card from this deck for the overall theme of your reading today, Capricorn. Please and thank you. One message here. I do have the window open. It's such a beautiful summer day here. It's finally warm. I've got birds outside singing. It's going to be a lovely day this afternoon. I was thinking about going to the pool and just putting my feet up and just resting. So I hope you find the space to do that as well. One card here, please and thank you, to additionally give us the theme of this reading. Please and thank you. This deck likes to be stubborn and does not like to tell me without really working for it, but sometimes it surprises me, so I like that. All right, we have number 1, day and night, and we have union. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be good. In fact, you know, I almost said this to you. I was having a really good feeling about your reading right as we first started talking. So I really am excited to dive into this. I love when I get a little hit that says, this is going to be a great reading. And I like that this is the number 1 card. So it's at the very beginning of union, I think. So there's the image. I'm going to put her nice up and close without the glare. And then I'll back her up so that we can see all of her. Okay, day and night, uncertainty, fear, worries, decisions to be made, follow your instincts. The girl we see on this card is holding the sun in her hands while the moon is at her back. She looks uncertain, as if she has a question in mind but does not know the answer. What is she thinking about? Is she afraid of the answer or the inward process to find it? Many of us struggle with making decisions, but where there is shadow, there is also light. After a dark night, there is always the light of the morning sun warming the path we have chosen. This card reminds us that we already hold all the answers in our hands. We should trust our inner judgment and know we will be able to handle any situation. So if this is truthfully a fear or the uncertainty about moving into union, it's really telling you that you do know what to do. You have all the answers in your hand, and that you'll be able to use your inner judgment to guide you forward and follow your instincts. That's what I'm solidly getting before even reading about union, but I really love this union card. I've gotten it for one other reading in the past. It's the very last card in the deck. So we're at the very beginning of one deck and the very last of the, ooh. There are no coincidences, so that's also pertinent to this situation. It's that you might be afraid of the beginning, but in the end, everything is going to be crystal clear and very loving. And I want to show you this card without that glare. There we go. That is so pretty. And they're both leading from the heart. Both hands are on the heart of the other person. And just looking so peaceful and kind and knowing that they're in a loving space. So this could really represent the beginning and getting all the way to the end. And it's like an epic journey of love. And so Let's read about this. Union, an act or instance of uniting or joining two or more things into one. And its meaning says, you will enter into a spiritual partnership where each member will trigger healing and growth within each other that will open your minds and hearts to better understand, receive, and give love. Your action is to be vulnerable, and your affirmations are, I am lovable, and I am entering into loving relationships. And so honestly, isn't it that? It's the, you really do have the ability to enter into the union with yourself or the union with a partnership or really divine union. And that is lovely. You might be afraid of it. Everybody's got a few fears about stepping into something new, and especially in partnership. There's so many different variables about partnership that can feel overwhelming sometimes and just uncertain. But I'm really excited to dive into this for you, Capricorn. So let's start. This is how your person of interest is seeing you in your connection at this time. Please and thank you. I want to tell everybody too that my readings are all timeless. So if this title has pulled you in, there's a reason you're here. It's for you. It's meant for you. This is what your person of interest is dealing with in their life at this time towards this connection. Please and thank you. There are no coincidences. There are no chances. So if you're here, you are here for a reason. It may not be for you, all of it, but something of it is drawing you here, and you're here for a good reason. This is the shared space of your connection. This is what you're both dealing with in this connection at this time. Please and thank you. And lastly, my personal favorite, what are your person's genuine feelings for you at this time? Highest vibrational feelings for Capricorn at this time. Please and thank you. Okay. Capricorn, how your person is seeing you at this time is the Sun, the Tower, ooh, the Knight of Wands, and the Devil. Ooh, yow. I think this has a lot to do with what's happening here. And I will tell you just in a second. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, or a Capricorn like yourself. You don't have to be. I'm just calling out what I see. Okay, Capricorn, your person of interest really sees you as making some nice changes in your life. Calling in a tower, seeing things that need to be removed from your life, and really breaking it down. If a house is built on sand, think of a sand castle from when we were kids. It looks beautiful, it's great, it's pretty, it's fine, until the wave comes in and whoosh, washes it all away. So your person of interest really sees you as moving forward from a passionate place. It's something you were inspired to do, and it is moving away from lower vibrational energies, those worries, those fears, that uncertainty, that doubt. And they're seeing you as following your instincts towards what it would take for you to feel happy and balanced. So I'm sensing you're doing a little soul reflection. You're doing some nice changes for yourself. You're clearing out some of the karmic debts that we have, the things that are holding you back. Devil energy is always things that are preventing you from moving forward in your life. It's the sludge. It's the, like if you were walking through, I'm being given an image of like those ponds, and you're at the edge of the pond and you're walking through what looks like mud, but your foot sinks down into it, and then it's almost like the mud and the water creates this suction before you get your foot back out. It's the residual sludge of, did you like that little noise I made? That was hilarious. Sorry. It is that sludge though. It's that lower vibrational crap that we hold on to that is really keeping us trapped. And so I like that your person is seeing you as moving forward to that, making changes and honoring what will make you happy. So let's see, what is it? What is it that would make you happy that your person sees you as? Please and thank you. What is this Sun card here in Capricorn's energy? Please and thank you. What is it that will make you feel happiness in your partnership? We have the Justice card, so finding some balance. Could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to be. Whew, you got a lot of happiness. We have the Two of Wands, making a decision, having some, basically making plans for partnership and union. Ooh, nice. We have the Page of Wands, wanting to share the good news of that, communicating in a really happy way about your connection, about commitment, about being in a partnership, about having the structure of a really solid partnership. Moving forward in love with the Knight of Cups. Honoring the ending of a cycle that did not serve you any longer. That's this Devil energy down here. Living from a place of empathy and beauty and kindness, loving yourself, loving your person, really honoring that, because there was something that did hurt you. It was something that caused you some heartbreak and some grief. I suspect it's some of this. I don't think it was your person. I just feel like happiness for you is going to be really moving forward and bringing the balance to anything that is lower vibrational and painful, and finding that balance and honoring that in that space of bringing it forward into a state of loving and kindness. This could also indicate that you might have had to go through a divorce or a breakup of a very long-term connection, and that could be what was hurting you. That's okay. A lot of people get divorces. A lot of people break up. I'm not suggesting that it's something that you did do, but I am saying if it was that, true happiness for you is going to come from a place of bringing justice to yourself by making some choices for yourself in partnership and sharing that good news. And I feel like it's clearing out anything that felt confusing to you, or just fears, things you weren't certain about, stuff that was like, well, what if this, or having that insecurity, and really honoring what is the space of union. And again, I want to point you to the fact that this is the first card in that deck, and this is the last card in that deck. So it's really looking at the entire spectrum of a relationship, from the beginning to its end, or to getting to union. I don't even mean end, because I don't think it's about you guys ending a relationship. It's more about traveling from the beginning of partnership into union with one another, and really completing a cycle of something that didn't serve you, and getting rid of lower vibrational stuff. So you'll know if you went through a divorce. That'll apply for some. It won't apply for everybody. As I just said that, a dove just flew up here to my balcony, and doves are birds of hope, peace, and love, and there are no coincidences. So Capricorn, I'm going to tell you right now, this has a lot to do with what you're honoring in the space of love. Doves are divine union. Doves are they're so just loving and kind, and they are a revered animal. They are beloved to me, so I think it's great that they were just here. That one was just here. Let's move next to what your person of interest, what's happening in their life right now towards this connection. We have the Page of Coins, and we have Strength. So they're being really brave. They are seriously being really brave to have a real heart-to-heart conversation with you. A conversation that is going to require some truth, some honesty, some integrity, some loyalty. They're being very, very brave. But let's see what they want to talk to you about here. Please clarify for me this Page of Coins in Capricorn's person's energy. Please and thank you. What is this bravery about this conversation? What's the conversation about? We have the Star card. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Seven of Wands. So this conversation they really want to have with you, that's requiring some bravery, it's about what they truly want. They want to tell you that you are their guiding light, you're their inspiration, you are their hope, you are a miracle that they feel that they have found, and they absolutely asked the divine for you. They called out to the divine and said, I want a person in my life that is all of this, and it's you and Capricorn. They asked the divine for it, and they manifested this. They waited for you to come in. Here you are. Basically, this is lucky. It's auspicious. And it took some courage. It took some standing in a space of really having to defend what they wanted, to clear out this stuff for themselves too. I think they were very, very brave in the fact that they chose to say, I need to have a conversation with Capricorn. I want to tell them, I asked the divine for them. I wished upon a star for them, and here they are. And I think, honestly, they don't care who comes to them and says, are you serious? Or if anybody has any doubts, or if anybody says, oh, but what about this? They're going to say, you know what? I don't care. I have the courage. I have the bravery to stand there. They don't care what anybody says or what anybody thinks. They love you. They wished for you. And I believe they really are trying to get past any of the fears and uncertainties and doubts, and to really sit in their inner judgment and know that they can handle anything, have the courage to actually honor the union between the two of you. Let's see what's happening in the shared space of the experience for you both. We have the 10 of Wands, so it's been kind of heavy, and we have the 8 of Wands. It's been heavy. There's been some things that have gone on for both of you that have been, there's been a lot of responsibility in the fact that, oh my, now we have a new bird singing. My goodness. There's so much bird activity here, and I love birds. I feel like in a moment I'm probably going to have to shut that window because they're so loud. They're almost standing out to me. In fact, I'm going to stand up and do it right now. I'm sorry. Okay, let's commence. I just feel like sometimes when something is taking over the energy, it's almost like it's too much. And I know this about my space. I love my space. I'm up on the 3rd floor of my space. I love being this connected to the divine, and I love birds. It's just sometimes they get very chatty and almost too much. So the shared space for both of you is that there's been a lot of responsibilities in your lives, and it's taken a lot of time. It's been a heavy burden to, I think, assess the fears, assess the doubts, assess the lower vibrational things that you were wanting to clear out, the fact that they're feeling like they need to be brave. And it's time to speed things up. I feel like it's time, like, remember, first card, last card. Okay, so I feel like really, instead of making this a long drawn out journey, it's almost about moving this forward passionately towards becoming more in union. But let's see your side of this. Please and thank you. Show me Capricorn's version of the shared space of their experience. We got a flyer on the floor. Those birds, I swear, in the morning, it's so beautiful. And I love doing my readings in the mornings because it gives me such a nice space of clarity. But boy, I love when they're all chirping and singing and tweeting, but it can get really over the top. So, all right, your version of this is the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Lovers, and the 8 of Wands again. So we'll get distinct clarity on what you want to have hurried up, or good news. This is good news too. So I want to talk. They both have these really sweet, very similar hairstyles and their little crowns. But really, I feel like your version of this is you're sitting in really warm, inviting energy. You're very graceful, very nurturing. You are very passionate and creative. You're very focused. You're loving. There is nothing you can't create and make to come true and to manifest. This is a lot about the fact that you really choosing partnership. You love your person. You want them. You're sitting in really pretty divine energy. It's so kind how this is for you. Yes, there's been a lot of responsibilities here, and you do want to share some good news, and you want things to speed up, and I feel like it will, because Empress energy can birth anything. She can make anything come to light. She's in a receptive mode, though. This is the divine feminine of the deck. So if you are in a twin flame dynamic, you are sitting in divine feminine energy. I don't see anything else here that says that, but if you are, this is you. So I feel like you're just truthfully in this warm, loving, abundant energy about sharing something that you really want and you want it to speed up. But let's get distinct clarity. What is this Eight of Wands, clear and concise for Capricorn? Yes. It's that you've manifested something to come in. You have called this in. You are clearing out anything that's low vibrational. You're cleaning up. You're cleaning house, really, is what I'm sensing. Clearing away the clutter of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You're bringing justice to the situation. You called in a tower. You really wanted to. You're basically clearing the decks. Swab the decks, clean it up so that you can actually share that good news that you have manifested this connection to come in and be centered so you can move into union. But Capricorn, let's get your person's side of this shared space of the experience, please and thank you. What is Capricorn's person's side of this experience? We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Hanged Man. So they're really wanting this to very swiftly change. They have walked away from anything that no longer served them, and they are calling in with very loving clarity. Queen of Swords, she knows what she's doing. She is diplomatic. She's strong. She's ambitious. She knows the truth with clarity. She listens very highly to her intuition, and she knows she is logical and loving. So she's very balanced, but she is very, anyone with royalty in the suit of swords uses their head over heart a lot of times. It's just that she's so loving. As the queen, it's the feminine energy of that. So instead of being kingly, which is needing to take action and make decisions, this energy is softer. It's in that same family. It's just much softer. And they know the truth. They were sitting weighing out options. And that really reminds me of this sun, moon. It's sort of like, which way am I going? And they really have asked for that balance to come in. They know what they want. They want to move forward. They're inspired to do it. They want to charge forward with they just have that strong inspirational action that they want to take. And it really came after a period of putting themselves into a reflective state. They put themselves up in the tree of suspended motion. They wanted to look at everything from a higher perspective to get the full picture. And they really sat in grounded energy, waiting for this to rebirth and to come into fruition. And remember, you've got Empress over here. She births anything. So you guys both really, really wanted to bring this in. Let's look next at their feelings. Like I said, this is my favorite. So 6 of Coins and 8 of Cups. So Capricorn, this is the way Divine Masculine shows their love. It's equally balanced. It's I will give and you will give to me. I will give to you. You will take. You'll give to me. I will take. It's such lovely energy in its equality. See how every little being here has a pentacle. And this person is actually opening up the little pentacle case with another entity and giving it. So there's lots of people that are being fed, that are being given abundance here. This person is very generous with their love to you. They do love you. They're generous with it. They are still walking away from lower vibrational emotions. Cups are emotions, so they're walking away from something that was lower vibrational. And the next card in the suit of cups is the 9, which is walking towards wish fulfillment. And so there was something down here in their life that was dissatisfying to them, and it was left from an emotional place, stuff that didn't serve them, and they're walking away from it to come to you as their wish fulfillment. So let's gain insight. What is this Eight of Cups doing here in Capricorn's person's feelings? Please and thank you. What is it they feel they need to walk away from? Please and thank you. Or what are they walking towards? Please and thank you. Yes, this deck has 2 cards in it. This is the Wandering Star Tarot. This is the Creator card, and it says the word no at the bottom of it. So they're walking away from anything that does not serve them. Fears, doubts, uncertainties, worries, irrational fears, anxieties. They're really walking away and saying, no, I want to create brand new. I don't want this anymore. And it's because of a 4 of Wands. This is divine union. This is about union. This is my twin flame card. It's an 11-11. You can see an 11 here, an 11 here with these wands. This is about partnership. It is about union. It is about 2 people coming together in a loving way. And honestly, since this is about union, I think your person really does want that with you. Capricorn, that's nice. That's really nice energy. You guys both called this in, and the starting of your union together, really, it's nice. Let's see. We're going to call in the archangels Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael to give us any advice for you about this connection, please and thank you. Angel advice, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So one or both of you have some financial stuff that's kind of in the way. Some of that is it's always ego. So if you think about lower vibrational things are always going to be things that really get in the way of us. And lots of times we sit and let financial fears overtake us. So it can sometimes get in the way of partnership. But if you do make the effort to get rid of it, there's so much attraction between the 2 of you. You're both guided to make these steps and to take the steps. If this is you with financial issues, clear it out, find a way, pay off debt. I've been working on that my own self. It feels really good to get rid of debt. I think that's solid and it's good. But honestly, I think you're both very attracted to one another. Let's get messages from your person. What would Capricorn's person say to them about this connection at this time? Please and thank you. I can feel your touch. I want you so much. Karmic lessons. I'm very weak. How do I heal? Look beyond illusions and see the false perceptions. Things are not what they seem. And I am scared. I'm afraid that you won't want me. So this is that lower vibrational stuff that your person has walked away from. They're walking away from feeling afraid. They're walking away from uncertainty, fears, doubts, worries, things that they don't understand. Decisions to be made about moving into union. If they're in a financial bind, they feel probably like they don't have anything to bring to the table for your connection, which unfortunately is usually more of a masculine energy, almost always with finances. Male energy, we all have male and female energy inside of us, but if we allow more of the masculine side to take over, it's a lot about I don't have enough to bring to this connection. So I want to just say, move past the fears, move past the doubts, because what is waiting for you on the other side of this is union. Why? Because the 2 of you love each other very much. And at the end of the day, Capricorn, that is all we're ever doing and looking for, is someone to genuinely love us for who we really are. So with that, I'm going to leave it here. I really want to thank you for your time today, and I want to thank you for being here. This has been a nice story. I do see a lot of promise for you and your person. If you did find value or connection in this reading, please like the video, drop me a comment below to tell me how this is your story, and also subscribe to my channel. That gives me the ability to get my messages out to a higher amount of people in the algorithm of YouTube. I really want to say thank you for being a part of my spiritual journey and my growth, because that's exactly what I'm doing here by doing these readings. It really means a lot to me that you're part of that journey. So I want to leave you with the idea and the inspiration that love above all things is the highest vibration of all. It is what the divine's greatest gift is to us as spiritual beings here on earth having a humanly experience. Love always wins. Love will always be the thing that propels us forward. It inspires us the absolute most. It causes all the actions, and it's the foundation of every single beautiful thing in this life. So remember to thank the divine for that today. I hope you have a wonderful, safe rest of your day. I will see you next time, and enjoy the 4th of July if you are here in the United States. Be safe. Thank you, Capricorn.